It's time. Who's going to win? MMA or MarineKing? Only one. We'll move on to the finals.
Cannot believe you're in Game 5. Who's this?
Outro bled right into the start of the game. In the upper left, the same color of nerd blood. Coincidence? I think not.
Slayers MMA.
There he is. MMA champion of MLG. Alphabet Wars here at the GSL. Over here in the upper right, our yellow.
MarineKing
terrible intro. Yellow
Same color as bananas.
Same color as bananas.
The type of grin he's going to have if he wins this.
Yes. Meet me in the bunker. We have so many non-Korean. We have so many non. Why are they getting us on camera?
I don't know, man.
We're having
like all
so many.
Over.
I know. They got to let us know we're going to get a camera. I actually turn into a cashew now when I'm just sitting here. We have so many non-Korean viewers here in the studio. I think it's almost up to 50, 40. I'm not the guy that they're like how many toothpicks in the jar. I'm not usually good at guessing it. I'm not Rain Man.
No, man.
I'm not. Don't judge me. I'm not Rain Man.
I get you. I'm terrible at actually guessing that type of thing. And we have Command Center first for both players, but that means it's going to be a while before things pick up. But no, I agree with you completely. If they're like, how long is that? I'm like, dude, I don't know. And you know how
I'm not good at that.
I found a way for distances, small distances to measure in my head because what you have to do is you have to group it into something you understand.
Right.
So I can't do feet. That's no, dude, I don't know how many feet that is. What I did was a basketball hoop is 10 feet high. I just lay those in my mind.
That's good, man.
That's how I became better at it.
Yeah, man.
It's a little trick I have. But now I don't play basketball. I just hang out with Tasteless. Now I'm like, that's 7 Tasteless.
7 Tasteless.
Walk forward, 7 Tasteless.
Can I just say something right now? Because we always get to meet people. We're going to meet all these people after the show,
Yeah.
Say hi to them and stuff. Why do people always think we're short? Have you noticed that? Everybody's like, oh, you guys are tall.
Yeah.
We're 6'1".
Nerd balls.
People always like, I watch all the cats.
I want to say we're 6'1.5".
Yeah, we might be. Let's just take that half-inch. People always like, I watch every episode, but I didn't know you guys were this tall. No, you're lying. Because we've mentioned this several times in the cast.
I think it's because of Nesty. They've seen us next to Nesty, and that guy's actually a big
I think he's 6'3".
Yeah, he's gigantic.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we got in a fight, he's big and strong, but I'm small and fast. All right, we got a bunker at the ramp here. These guys basically doing, unless I'm mistaken, very similar openers. I mean, it's basically just early command center. That's probably the best build on this map, too, like Middleopolis.
Well, MarineKing is going just for Marines, 4 barracks. There they are, 3 of them, and the 4th.
Now, MarineKing is very good at this build. I think out of all the builds I've seen him do, this is his best. This and a standard Banshee and a Mass Marine Marauder. Yeah, but with Banshee openers, there's always the risk that you're going to just completely mess up with the Banshee and be at a disadvantage. It's kind of like going for a Reaver drop in Starcraft 1.
Yeah, that's quite true. Now, MMA does have his bunker. So, I'm thinking he's not going to do too much damage to MMA, most likely. Probably will shoot down the rocks. In that time, MMA is going to want to build another bunker, most likely. But actually, now he's using it for add-ons. Ooh. And teching up as well. Actually, MarineKing, King of Marines, may be able to get something done with just Marines here. I think he might even be going for a combat shield rush once again. I'm pretty sure, in fact. Yeah, there it goes.
There it is.
I was clicking it during that. I felt like I started it. I'm helping him out.
You're helping him out? It's like Team Melee or whatever?
I see an SCV that isn't mine, send him over. He's like, no, it was for scouting. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, did he see all the SCVs?
All the Marines?
I was actually
I'm not sure.
Trying to drink my tea when that happened.
Well, MMA going for a Banshee. Second bunker being made immediately.
Yeah, MMA has learned from that Metalopolis game.
Yeah. Well, this time it's not going to be nearly as easy for MarineKing. He's going to have a lot of Marines, though. By the time he gets through here and Combat Shields finishes with 4 barracks rallying, he's going to have a lot. Constantly rallying in 4 Marines. Another command center being made, so...
now, I don't know if MMA should do that.
Well, No, I have 2 bunkers. If he brings out
I guess
SCVs,
if he sits in his base for a while, but I mean, if he tries to take the low ground,
you know, his Marines may have plus 10 health, but these have plus 400 from that bunker, so we're going to have to see. With that many SCVs, I'm not sure that MarineKing's actually going to get anything done.
MMA is sitting here like, you're damaging my property. Well, MMA, whoa.
And he sees 2 bunkers, has to turn around, so that should be the end of that attack.
He's probably just going to go back. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know why MarineKing tipped his hand, or MMA rather, and showed the Banshee, but
I think
he was actually
scared.
very afraid, that was actually going to kill him.
Fear tasteless. Mortals have it.
Did you say Immortals have it?
Mortals.
Oh, Immortals, I'm sorry.
Well, Mortals have it of Marines, but
yeah.
I'm just saying normal people tasteless, unlike yourself.
No, man.
Who's only afraid of heights.
I am afraid of heights.
It happened when he was cast down from Mount Olympus.
Yep.
This is one of the original Sons of Zeus.
Both these guys so intense right now. Why are you laughing? Sometimes I like say something.
I just giggle, man. I don't know.
You're just a giggly guy. Well,
sometimes when you say intense, I imagine them in the forest.
Inside of tents, yeah. I'm gonna go camping this weekend. I hear it's intense.
That's terrible.
I know,
can't
it's really
believe
bad. Uh-oh.
And that Banshee has to get out of there. Not a good place for that Banshee to be. Banshee with only 3 kills.
All right, MarineKing is in good shape. The Banshee really didn't do a lot of damage. Not enough to pay for itself. I mean, it made the Marines move, but that's fine. They need the exercise.
Gotta keep fit. Well, both players just getting a myriad of upgrades. We do have 53 SCVs for MMA, 46 for MarineKing. Of course, MMA has that extra command center. Not landing outside yet.
He can just make SCVs and land mules. We have seen, specifically with the Slayers team, people getting additional orbitals just inside their base and using it for mules.
It makes a lot of sense, actually.
Really
powers
smart.
the economy.
Well, I was going to say it's smart. He's going to go drop, but I guess he decided not to.
Now, MarineKing kind of pressuring the front. He does not even have siege mode started yet. He has a siege tank. Siege mode about to finish. In fact, it just did.
Now, he's got to be careful here because MMA has stim. MarineKing does not.
Yeah, MarineKing's stim a little bit slow, but he has combat shields, whereas MMA has combat shields as well.
Barracks is moving over here. It's going to be a reactor. Boop.
And MarineKing is making another base right now. So he's going to get that base up ASAP. You know, this is an interesting map to have as the 5th map because it's turning into a macro game really quickly here. We may have a situation where this is like a half map situation.
Yeah, you know, it's very possible.
Yeah.
Stimming a few Marines out here. MMA is deciding it's his turn to kind of control the map. Stim, let me check here on your computer, Artosis. Whoops. It is done. It's about to be done here. But in that amount of time that MarineKing had to move out because he doesn't have Stim, MMA does kind of control the map. And Stim is about to finish. It's not done yet, and MarineKing can't do anything.
You know, if it was, maybe he could have run up there and tried something, but MMA has sieged up.
Look at this, Artosis. A medevac drop.
And there's some turrets there. Another turret about to finish.
And he's not going to be able to get all these Marines out.
Yeah, loses one in that medevac.
He needs to get this orbital.
And we're going to have to see what he wants to do here.
Oh, this might actually cost MarineKing the game. There's another drop in the expansion.
A huge drop by MMA. MarineKing losing his drop, not really doing all that much, but the drop of MMA doing a lot of damage here.
He's trying to take out the orbital here, but both players do manage to save the orbital.
MarineKing saying, I'm not going down quite so easily. He is down by 20 supply, so that is an issue.
Note that MarineKing lost the medevacs. MMA did not. MMA not mining yet the next expansion, not really taking advantage of the advantage he has earned in that situation. And no, MarineKing, let's see here, 20 supply behind MMA.
Well, he is bridging that a little bit. SCV counts, we have MMA at 42, 53 for MarineKing. So MarineKing has that better economy going. I want to see who's going to take a 4th base and where, though. That's what Artosis is looking for. That's what he's interested in.
This is actually pretty tough to get out of here, this contain. It looks like it should be easier because you can walk out of the bottom right, but it's so easy for them to just flood your front.
MMA moving up, getting the high ground position a little bit more.
He's moving back.
And this is turning into a pretty hard contain. You know, there's hard contains and soft contains. This one's looking like it may turn into just a totally hard contain where MarineKing basically has almost no way to get out. It's go way around the edge. And
well, you know what's funny is MarineKing handled it right. He tried to do the drop and the expansion, but you can see MMA is already ready for that. Now I think MarineKing's kind of like, this is
yeah, look at this.
weird.
He's trying to walk around, but
yeah.
MMA getting ready for him.
Oh, he shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, yeah, man. This is really, really dangerous. MarineKing in
no,
a lot of
no,
trouble. Oh,
actually
my
had to
God.
stem
Taking
to
so
retreat.
much damage there. All those Marines in the red almost. And this is looking really bad for MarineKing Tasteless. He is trapped in his base.
Marine
and
bombs.
He is going for it. Those Marines, once again, in the red.
The concave always beating the convex.
MMA pushing forward, decides to pull back. Perfect pullback right there. And now he will move down siege tanks with him. Oh my God, Tasteless, I am getting chills here. MMA is playing like a god, going down 0-2, coming back 2-0, and will he win this final game? It hasn't been decided yet, but his movements here are beautiful so far.
MMA's presence on the map is almost overbearing right now for MarineKing. He has like almost no wiggle room right now. And this is smart. This is probably the best way to handle MarineKing is because he's so good at counterattacking. MMA just put him on lockdown.
Yeah.
I doubt MMA
Exactly.
will even attack. He's probably just going to try to wear out MarineKing.
I mean, MMA has made a ton of turrets, a ton of sensor towers. He's not letting MarineKing do any drops, any base trading. He's just taking this high ground, and MarineKing losing siege tanks, stimming MMA running in here, and he may want to turn around, though. He is running into siege tanks and similar numbers of Marines.
That's okay. He didn't lose that much. He's still way ahead in supply. MarineKing right now trying. He says, okay, this is my one chance. Let's break out. Let's make him relocate the contain.
MMA trying.
He's already in range of the orbital.
Yeah, that is a scary place for MarineKing to be in.
You mean MMA to be in? Oh, well, yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, so we have, he could just try to stim and kill the orbital here. MarineKing does have, we don't have a shot of it yet, but there's a small army of Marines. Squadron moving out right now. We might want to get a shot of that. There it is now. Can this do any damage?
I don't know, man. A lot of Marines for MMA are coming back.
Look at that. Lined up like a bunch of obedient kindergartners.
Tasteless.
Artosis.
MarineKing is going to lose this little army right here,
I think he's going
unfortunately.
to lose this game, Artosis.
It looks like he's had to lift his third base command center. He's down by 32 supply, 169 to 139. He's out of position. Their upgrades are the same. In fact, MMA is about to go 2-2 against 1-1 of MarineKing. This is turning into an unwinnable game. MarineKing, the player everyone thought was going to win when we saw this top four.
Yeah.
He's going to be out.
Yeah, I mean, look, MMA's handling this perfectly.
2-2 is
He's
done.
being very, very gradual in his movements. It's monitoring MarineKing too well right now.
Yeah. Little drops going on by MarineKing. He's trying everything he knows.
But it's not effective enough. He's not doing enough damage.
And here's the thing, Tasteless. MMA can just sit there because he's 2-2 against the 1-1 of MarineKing. MarineKing has not even started more upgrades. MMA will just win any fight. This many Marines, 2-2 against 1-1, it is such a gigantic difference. A gigantic difference. And we have a huge drop going towards the natural of MarineKing. This actually isn't really needed.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. This is not necessary. He may actually just be feigning that so that his opponent kind of doesn't leave his base again.
And MarineKing stemming up to attack into this, but again, it's 2-2 against 1-1, even though he has more Marines for MarineKing. Well, he has so many more that I guess it is going to work out for him this time.
Barely.
Nope,
Actually,
never mind.
nope.
That's what 2-2 against 1-1 will do for you, man. He had way more Marines there. Well,
and now it's 153. Well, now 156 for 160. I can't even finish my sentence for MMA.
50 supply lead.
112 here. Yeah, 50 supply lead here.
Another little drop here, but again, 2-2 against 1-1. In fact, +1 is going to finish for his siege tanks. +3 is almost halfway done for MMA's Marines. He's producing 9 Marines per round against much less.
The harassment will end.
Yeah. Oh.
Why can't I fly left any further? Oh.
That was pretty far left, though. I couldn't even see
I
that.
know, man. All right, MarineKing's reclaimed that location, but for how long?
It's a first step, Tasteless. Baby steps.
No, MMA is not expanded again, too. They're staying on even bases.
I think MMA is going to just max out.
I think he's going to max out and try to steamroll him.
He may. I don't think that's necessarily the greatest. And is he just going to go for it?
I think
Stemming
so.
in. He's got a medevac full of Marines, dropping those off, and uh-oh, Tasteless.
That's it. Okay,
that is it. 95 supply to 164.
Orbital goes
a
down.
trillion mules at that third base. And, oh my God, after going down 0-2, MMA coming back
And he's
3-0.
making the Marines dance.
Oh, insult added to injury.
And, yeah,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
basically game.
That's more than basically game. That's technically game.
No, that just is Artosis.
It is what it is. MarineKing is being eliminated in the round of 4 by MMA, the MLG champion. Look at that.
Yeah, MMA is like full of adrenaline right now. Landing mules, making his Marine start around.
GG. OMG.
OMFG.
MMA makes his first GSL finals in the Super Tournament.
Look at
the
this
biggest
guy.
Super Tournament ever.
He's like owning it life.
Yeah, he really is. Sella, so proud. Sella's like, Morty Jack, you did it. Just like that, man. That's what he sounds like.
I feel terrible for MarineKing, but that's what competition is. There cannot be winners without losers. And that is
that's a lesson he has learned over and over and over.
You know, MarineKing is sort of like the tragic hero of the GSL.
He
you know?
is. He is.
Yeah.
What can we say, man? MarineKing, very sad to see that once again. You know, everyone feels for this guy. He wears his emotions on his sleeve.
He does.
And that time, you know, MMA took that sleeve and blew his nose with it.
He did. MarineKing, you know, his style is so specific that you could see that players, although it's difficult to deal with at first, they do adapt to it.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that MMA handled that was perfect. He didn't expand more.
That last game was perfect.
If he expanded more, MarineKing could drop in those locations, could force him to defend.
Spread yourself too
Spread
thin,
yourself
man.
too thin, exactly. And instead, MMA is like, no, I'm going to contain you. I'm going to focus on position. I'm not going to expand more. I'm just going to keep deflecting your little drippity drops. And I'm going to win.
Man.
Drippity drops. Bippity boppity, drippity droppity, you know?
I love that head pop.
I feel bad, though. MarineKing is very good. We will see him again here in the semifinals or finals again in future GSLs. We're going to do an interview here.
스타크래프트 최고의 정글 슈퍼 토너먼트의 결승전 매치 첫 번째 선수가 탄생을 했습니다. 자, 문성원 선수입니다.
All right, we have our first finals in the Super Tournament.
기분 어떠세요?
How do you feel?
말로 표현할 수 없을 정도로 너무 기뻐서 뭐라고 말을 해야 될지
Says I'm
모르겠어요.
speechless. I'm so happy.
그렇군요. 자, 사실상 미리 보는 결승이라고 할 만큼 큰 관심이 모아지고 있습니다. 이정훈 선수를 상대로 2대0까지 일단 좀 밀리는 상황에서 3대2로
You were down
역전승을 했어요.
2-0 and you
그
came
원동력은
back.
어디 있다고 생각이
How do you feel?
세트까지 너무 무기력하게 져가지고
네.
3세트도 그러는 거 아닌가 싶었는데 요한이 형이랑 홍강님께서 부스에 들어와서
I lost the first two games so easily.
간단하게 먹게 해주셨어요.
But Slayer's Boxer gave me hope.
경기
He came into the booth.
아마 3대2로 역전했던 게 아닐까 싶어요.
버프를 받아서 그랬다.
And that helped me get in the mindset to come back with a 3-2
상당히
victory.
그분들에 대한 그런 칭찬도 아끼지 않으시군요. 자, 이어서 콜럼버스 대회에서도 이때 좋은 자리에서 또 좋은 모습 보여줬습니다. 하지만 이번에 슈퍼 토너먼트 무대가 굉장히 크단 말이에요.
예.
개인적으로 많이 떨릴 것 같은데 이만한 각오 부탁드리겠습니다.
항상 열심히 하는 선수가 되고 싶고요. 그리고 바짝 하는 선수가 안 되도록 열심히 노력해서
He always wants to be a player who does his best every
거둘 수
game.
있도록 하겠습니다.
네. 자, 또 질문이
He's
있습니다.
gonna show some
자,
awesome
그리고
great
이번
games
주
in the
토요일 날 이번에 올라오게 될 선수 2명 기다리고 있는데 최성훈 선수 그리고 김정훈 선수가 기다리고 있어요. 어떤 선수와 붙고 싶습니까?
Ideally, who would you like to
딱히
face
붙고 싶은
between your two
선수는 없고요.
possible
네네.
opponents in the finals?
정훈이보다는 아마 최성훈 선수가 좀 상대하기는 좀 편할 것 같은데
네.
둘 중에 누가 올라올지는 예상 못하겠습니다.
Nick's pull prime should be just slightly
아직도
easier.
떨고 계세요. 자, 그리고 호스트
But he
이묘한
honestly doesn't know what to
후계자라는
do with
별명이 있습니다. 뭐 이묘한의 후계자 이런 게 있는데 개인적으로 그 별명에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시나요?
아, 매우 만족하고요.
네.
예, 요한이 형 후계자라는 말은 정말 영광입니다.
네. 자, 마지막으로 문성원
He likes his
선수를
nickname
사랑하는
as the
팬분들이
little
굉장히
emperor.
많습니다. 그분들에게 한마디 부탁드리겠습니다.
And he's honored to be
항상
followed up.
응원해주셔서 감사하고요.
Follow
그리고
Slayer's Boxer's footsteps.
결승전에 이번에 오르게 됐는데 결승전에서 실망시키지 않도록 노력하겠습니다.
네. 결승전에서도 좋은 모습 기대하겠습니다.
예.
In the finals, I'll try my best to not disappoint my fans.
만나봤습니다.
I like that guy.
네, 출중한 시력을
Not
가지고
just
guy, man.
MMA.
있지만
The guy interviewing him,
코드에서
he's
활약.
friendly.
Oh, that's one of my
Always
favorite
talk
guys,
to him in the
man.
subway. He's a lot of fun.
He's so manner.
He's so manner.
He used to work on like Home Shopping Network of Korea or something.
Yeah, now he's here at GSL. He's moving up. You
Moving
know,
up, man.
well, you can't really get better than this.
Well, he's at the top at this point.
Yes.
You know, this is the top.
This is the greatest. We are going to have at least MMA in the finals. We don't know between our next two players. I think, frankly, our other two guys, Top and Pult, are just as evenly matched as MMA and
MarineKing.
And MarineKing.
Yeah, no, I think this
Yeah.
might be a very close series. I really don't know who's going to take that.
I don't know.
What a great day of TVTs.
Life is good. You know,
is great.
there's some emo nerd out there. Emo nerd out there. He's like, no, I bleed. No. Life is good. We got lots of TVTs out here.
On the black wings of Satan, I ride into sadness. No, nerd. No, man. This is all happiness.
That was better than what I came up with. Well done. So we will have a short break here momentarily. I don't know when it's going to happen. I'm sure Korean commentators have a lot to say. We don't wear the daddy pants. We don't know when it's going to close out. But
We wear the
look,
bibs, man. They have
we
the
wear
little
the bibs,
on
man.
us.
Yeah.
They give us our
Baby bibs.
sippy cup.
Not
we drop
even the
it.
lobster bibs.
No.
You know, sometimes they give me just green peas, and I'm like, no, and I throw it. But I don't wear the daddy pants.
No, you don't.
No,
man.
I don't.
It's them over there.
It's over there.
I see them. Those jerks.
What are they saying about us? They're talking about me. All right, we're going to have a very short break. We'll be back as soon as possible. I'll see you guys soon for the second half of the semifinals.